Ooh, I should do something. You know what I should do? I should turn this on. And then what that will do is that. Aha! There's a reason to leave the scuff tag on. Also, it doesn't help getting home like, 30 minutes before I'm supposed to be live after shopping. So, how is everyone doing? Everyone who is here, not here, maybe here in a future time period watching this video belatedly. So I kind of thought about it from last week and decided that I was not gonna spend more of my stream time bashing my head against Doom Eternal's Nightmare Mode. The main reason. Ooh, I seem to be peeking into the yellow zone here, getting a little bit high on the decibels. All right, just gonna turn that down a bit. The reason being is just because I can't focus on it and try to look and pay attention to chat and stuff like that. It's just an attention thing. Nightmare mode demands. I have not been playing. Been a long time since I played Doom Eternal, and I have not been playing Nightmare generally. So, so this point, I was decided to shift gears and move away from that. Secondary thing also is brought up is just a concern of nobody was really coming to watch. You know, the people aren't interested, and really not a lot of point in sticking it on the screen saying, "Hey, come watch me." I need a following. So I decided I'm going to come over to the retro. That's the question. Is this retro? The original game of Descent Freespace, The Great War, which is its full title, originally came out in the very late 90s. I think it was like when I looked, double checked the date, it came out like 97 or 98, something like that. Um, and then its sequel, Free Space 2, came out in 99. However, it was probably a very unusual move for the time. In about 2002, they released this, the company Volition, as you probably noticed, as you'll see in the next when it gets. They released the code, source code, as open source for Free Space 2. So they, and this is in 2002, that, and I know there's some other games that have done similar things. Warzone 2100 did something very similar, I believe. After a certain point, they actually released the source code, which allowed for it to continue to receive updates even to this day. There's a community of people who work with it, including modding and additional research and stuff. But coming back to this, um, so this is actually a port, an updated graphical port of Free Space 1, so the Great War, built under the Free Space 2 engine. So here's the question. Is it retro if it came out in the very late 90s, but someone's rebuilt it so it works on modern hardware, i.e., OpenGL, in modern resolutions, and people have created mods that updated all the graphics, but everything else has been changed other than fixing bugs, you know? So it's kind of an interesting question, so to speak. Da, da, da. Let's see. All right. Well, seeing more people here to interact with, so we're gonna flip over to screen there for a moment. I'm gonna see about checking something. Let's see. Leave this here just for a moment. Idea. See if people are going to make their way in. Trying to touch this microphone, trying to make sure it's at a good distance. So I'm not, blowing people's ears out. Just a little bit closer. Closer. Oh, yeah. So, nope, too much. Does it balance out now? So weird. I was seeing it peak earlier. Now, is that a vocal? One of these things, I'll figure this vocal thing. Mm. Let's see. All right. Well, in the meantime, let's see. I do have to check something, and that's. Let's turn that up a little bit. Control configurations, because yes, this thing was keyboard heavy. That's all right. The substance things can be pretty damn important to pay attention to. I know I'm not using a joystick. I I tried that and it just was not, well, wasn't great. Especially because I was looking for buttons that I didn't have equipped on my controller. Because it's one of those ones that allows for angles, but it's an optional. Since they didn't have them in, it's going, but there should be there. That's not a joystick button. That also isn't a joystick button. That's my mouse. Hold on a second. Oh. Sabot considers my mouse to be joystick 0. That's bizarre. You might explain some of this weird ass. Stuff. Let's see. Volume. All right. Yes, I had to go through training.
Welcome to Phase 2 of your basic training. A cargo container will be delivered to the training area. You will be expected to demonstrate the targeting and firing skills that you acquired in Phase 1 of your training. After reviewing Phase 1 of your training, you will learn advanced targeting and firing techniques. Welcome to Phase 2 of your training. First, target the cargo container. Cycle through all objects in the area. Good job. Destroy the cargo container with your ML-16.
I know this thing was inverted bit. But it's bugging the shit out of it. First of all, flip that to that. shitting me. Da, 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 da. Wait, hold on. That makes that easier. I can choose something else. Hold on. Go down here. Da, 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 da. Cycle primary, cycle that. Okay. I want to change that. Yeah, I think I leave that on. There we go.
Nice shooting. Switch your primary weapon from the ML-16 to the Disruptor.
I am trying, actually. Oh, it doesn't like that. It really, really doesn't like that. Turn that back to what it was. Put it here.
Good. The Disruptor is an energy weapon that destroys the subsystems of a target, doing only minimal damage to the target's hull. Two practice drones will be used for this phase of the training. Good. Now target my ship, pilot. All right. You have a targeting control which allows you to target the nearest hostile target. If pressed again quickly, it will target the next nearest hostile object. Good. You can also target ship subsystems. By pressing the subsystem targeting control repeatedly, you can cycle through the subsystems of your target. When a subsystem is targeted, it is outlined by a large square. If the targeted object is not in view, it will be marked by a diamond. Nice work. You will use the Disruptor to destroy the subsystems of an enemy ship when you do not wish to destroy the ship. Destroy the sensors on Drone A using the Disruptor. Good. Target the sensors on Drone B. Notice the sensors on Drone B are not in your direct line of sight, even though you have it targeted. The diamond indicates where the subsystem is located. It is also indicated in the HUD target monitor. ordered, you will fire your secondary weapon at Drone B. The MX-50 is a heat-seeking missile. When you are ordered to fire upon Drone B, the MX-50 will home in on your target. Destroy Drone B using the MX-50.
Come on. Let's pick it up. Come on. Explode already. Yes, I know it's a tutorial, but still.
Fine job, pilot. Now destroy the weapon subsystems on Drone A. Do it without destroying the drone.
Sensor. Get moving a bit. Much behind there. Speed down.
You have proven successful. Good job. That is all for today's training. I'm going to destroy Drone A. Feel free to join me, pilot. Activate your jump drive and head back to base.
Tutorial mission number 2
You were
successfully
proficient
done.
in meeting the requirements for all of your training objectives. As a result, you are qualified to advance to Phase 3 of basic training. Congratulations.
Oh, another
Welcome
one.
to the final phase of basic training. In this phase, your dogfight ability will be put to the test. You will be required to engage multiple waves of fighter drones. Some will be armed. You are expected to destroy as many of them as possible. Good luck.
Oh. Oh.
Welcome to Phase 3 of your training. This phase will cover dogfighting techniques. First, target my ship. You'll notice as I move, a circular indicator moves in front of my ship. That is the lead indicator. It indicates where you need to fire your primary weapon to hit your target.
And yes, some of this is already familiar to me in terms of like, I
Target
do this.
the unarmed drone that is just... The target box in the lower left-hand
You know, the
corner
lead
of the
indicator
HUD
has been around
displays
for
the
a long
distance
time.
to and hull integrity of your target.
But I still just to make sure I don't miss something.
Your
that
target's hull
the game
strength is
expects
also
me to
shown in
know.
the lower part of your reticle. As I shoot the drone, notice its hull integrity drops slowly.
This was a
A
time.
good dogfighting tactic is matching speeds with your target. You should be on the move at all times during a dogfight. Now destroy the drone.
That?
Don't forget you also have missiles.
I fully intend to do so.
2 new unarmed drones have arrived. Destroy both of them. Remember to match their speed. An easy way to target new hostiles is by using auto-targeting. Good job.
I think it was E or something like that. Nope.
This drone is armed. It will start firing upon you in as 10 seconds. Destroy it.
Ooh. Kaboom.
Now comes the fun part. 5 pairs of armed drones will jump in. Destroy as many as you can.
What's the range on these things? It isn't gonna be much of a dogfight at the moment. Yeah, I'll get to the real fights later. Finish this
Great
last
job,
one.
pilot. Basic training is complete. Return to base. You destroyed all 10 drones. Congratulations. This completes your basic training. Welcome to the GTA League of Defense.
Oh, got my wings. Instant. Ow.
Operation Thresher in the Antari system did not proceed as planned. Terran Command estimates Terran losses at 504 pilots dead, 14 missing, and presumed dead. The Vasudan foothold on Vasuda Prime and subspace node remains solid. However, their supply lines have been cut off, which means they are most likely lacking reinforcements and supplies. Expect more news on that front in tomorrow's briefing. There have been many rumors about the appearance of another sentient species. These are rumors, nothing more. Investigation of the Ross 128 attack has determined nothing. Concern yourselves with the known enemy, the Vasudans. There is to be no more talk of phantom ships. Let this serve as a welcome aboard to all newly arrived pilots aboard the Galatée. Since you're here, your flight records must speak highly of you already. Serve the Galatée
I
well.
just came out of
Fine
basic
ship.
training.
Report to your flight stations at 0830 for your squadron briefings.
My kills consist of 2 cargo ships and 11 drones.
Familiarize yourself with the specifications of the GTD Orion-class destroyer, the Apollo Space Superiority Fighter, and the ML-16 laser. Information on all of these can be found in the tech room.
Which there is a tech room where you can go and view all these things.
Pilot attend. Welcome to the GTD Galatée. Your first assignment as part of the Galatée's crew is to stand the third watch. You will patrol the area surrounding the GTC Orf. The GTC Orf suffered an engine breakdown in the Betelgeuse system and is awaiting repairs. You will be on watch with one other ship, Alpha 2. Since this is your first watch, Alpha 2 will be piloted by Lieutenant Harbison, a seasoned veteran and top-notch pilot. You will begin your watch by jumping to Betelgeuse near the GTC Orf. We have reports of Vasudan fighters in this system, so stay alert. Engage and destroy any hostiles that threaten the Orf. At the end of your watch, you will be relieved by Delta Wing. Upon Delta's arrival, you are to return to base. Your primary objective will be to protect the Orf until the end of your watch. We expect you to carry out your orders to the letter. You may confirm your ship hardware and weapons loadout for this mission. If found satisfactory, commit to the mission. GTD Galatée Quarterdeck, signing off.
Which there, of course, are no other selections available right now. tell you, the game looks a sight better than the original did compared to nowadays. I don't see any reason. You know what? Let's try to go with it.
Hey there, Alpha One. I hear you're new to the Galatée. Just follow my lead. You'll be fine.
Be able to speed up, match the speed. Instead of targeting a.
We've got company. Break and attack. We've got more coming in. Make sure they don't reach the ORF, pilot.
Yes, they do not stay still. I got one.
I really wasn't expecting this much action. More bandits incoming. This looks like more than a scouting wave. Good kill.
Woo. That's collided.
Another wing of hostiles just arrived. We better get relieved soon. I can't take much more. We're taking hit. Please provide cover.
I'm working on it.
Delta Wing has arrived, awaiting orders.
Alpha, you stand relieved of your watch. Return to base.
Okay.
You did a fine job on your first watch, pilot. Your strong sense of duty will serve the Alliance well. The presence of Basudans in this system gives us little reason to worry. The ships that attacked you in the ORF were probably remnants of the Basudan convoy that we hit last week.
All right. Into the next one.
There have been a number of recent attacks by the Vasudans in the Betelgeuse system. They've been making strikes on Terran convoys en route to the Betelgeuse Antares jump point. The Vasudan attacks have been staged from a nearby asteroid field. Terran intelligence is certain that there are 4 small attack wings responsible for the attacks on our convoys. There have also been reports of a Vasudan ace piloting one of the Seth-class fighters in that area. You are to sweep the asteroid field and take out the 4 Vasudan attack wings. Be aware that the asteroids will be causing interference with your sensors. You won't be able to target the Vasudans until they are near, but they won't see you either. If you encounter the Vasudan ace, you may use your discretion as to whether or not to engage him. Keep in mind that your primary objective is to take out the 4 attack wings. Check your loadouts and commit when ready.
Really different here. Cool. I've got something distance out. However, I see you.
I think they're over here.
Sensors could now lock wing areas.
Somebody's shooting me or hitting me. What the hell?
That's one wing down.
Good kill.
Let's see. There's the next one. Take your time because my whole integrity is taking a chunk. I guess I was colliding with someone or getting friendly fired, which ain't friendly. Nope.
Cancer wing on radar.
There we go.
Virgo wing on scope.
Check your 6, pilot.
I'm aware, but there's somebody out here.
Half of the pursuitants eliminated. Only one more wing. Pursuit ace in the area.
Not.
Pursuit ace eliminated.
I'm pretty sure my own guys are colliding into me.
Targeting Pisces wing now.
I'm here.
All enemy wings are down. Nice work, Alpha 1.
I'm down.
Nicely done, pilot. By destroying the Vasudan attack wings, you have helped to ensure that our convoys will make it through this subspace node. Dispatching the Vasudan Ace showed outstanding skill, pilot. You and your squad are to be commended. We are awarding you the Distinguished Flying Cross for this accomplishment.
That was quick.
Welcome
Oh.
to advanced training. In
I'm not
today's
done with
course,
basic
you will learn
training.
the basics of messaging, countermeasures, and the support ship. All right, Alpha 1. Now you're going to learn about messaging and countermeasures.
That must be that menu that I saw the button for.
Here comes your first target. Go ahead and target Freighter 01. Good. Now call in some reinforcements. Press the communications key to bring up the messaging window. From there, press the 4 key followed by the 1. Good job. First, make sure you still have Freighter 01 targeted.
Okay.
Now I'm going to show you how to disarm your target using your wingman. Press the communications key to bring up your messaging box again.
Okay.
Now select 2 to send your orders to a wing rather than just a ship, then the 1 key to choose Epsilon Wing. By choosing Epsilon Wing, you are sending your orders to that wing only. Finally, press the 3 key to disarm target. Observe that your wingmen have made every effort not to destroy your target. They will only attempt to disarm, thus making sure your target will no longer be able to attack you with any of its weapons. The next step will be to disable your target. By giving this order to your wingmen, they will take out the engines of your target, thus disabling it from moving. You will once again bring up the messaging window by pressing the communications key.
Roger. Disabling your target.
2 for wing and 1 for Epsilon. Finally, press the 2 key to disable your target.
Days when they actually had tutorial missions.
As you
Told
can see,
you
your
about
wingmen are now
things.
taking out the engines of Freighter 01. It won't take them long to knock out the engines of this freighter, but keep in mind that other targets can require many more hits to disable it than this freighter does.
I'm gonna check something. Here. Ship that. I want. Damn it.
Now it's time to put that freighter out of its misery. Order your wingmen to destroy the freighter.
Dun, dun, dun.
Affirmative, sir. Attacking your
Press the
target.
communications button to bring up the messaging window, followed by the 2 key to select a wing, then the 1 key to select Epsilon Wing. Finally, press the 1 key to have them destroy your target. Well done, pilot. Well, how does it feel to have
Big
ordered your
boom.
first kill? Hope you enjoyed it because I want you to do it again. I want you to order Epsilon Wing to destroy Freighter 02. Have you remembered your previous instructions?
Affirmative, sir. Attacking
If you
your
need
target.
to, you can look on your directives for previous instructions of this same goal. Nicely done, Alpha 1. I think you've got this down. Okay, pilot. Now that you've had your fun, I want you to order Epsilon Wing to depart.
I'm out of here.
To do this, press the
Gentlemen.
communications key to bring up the messaging window. Good job. Alright, pilot. Now it's time to learn about countermeasures. The countermeasure presents a new target for the pursuing missile to go after, thus causing the missile to avoid your ship. As you will soon see, this does not always work. For this lesson, we are bringing in one of our Leviathan-class cruisers. Their gunner will be getting practice hitting a moving target. You. Don't worry, these are just dummy missiles designed to give you a feel for live fire.
I feel so much better about this.
In a few seconds, the Neptune will begin to launch missiles at you. Once the missiles are incoming, you will press the countermeasures key to release your countermeasures. You should also immediately increase your forward velocity to maximum and fly away from the pursuing missile. In fact, you should be using your afterburners a great deal of the time. You will use your afterburners to help maintain a high speed. Additionally, you should try to keep the missile pointer at a 3 or 9 o'clock position.
Into the sun.
Then, when the missile is nearly upon you, launch the countermeasure. Listen to the beeping sound of the missile lock to gauge the distance of the missile. The quicker the beeps, the closer the missile. While you are launching your countermeasures, you will also try turning your ship about in sharp movements. This will further help you to avoid being hit by the missile. When you have successfully evaded a missile, an indicator will come up in the upper portion of your targeting reticule. This will alert you to the fact that you indeed evaded the missile.
Oh my gosh, got 6 countermeasures left. Huh?
It's time for you to reload your countermeasures. To do this, you will need to call in a support ship.
Music's
You will do this by pressing the communications key to bring up your messaging window, followed
Support
by
ship
the
being
5
deployed.
key for rearm. In order for the support ship to dock, you must bring your ship to a complete stop. The support ship will then automatically dock with you. Check your indicator in the lower portion of the HUD, which shows the ETA for the support ship. The support ship's
Rearming
primary
complete, sir.
purpose is twofold. First, it will reload your ship with any secondary weapons and countermeasures. Keep in mind, a support ship can only load as many weapons as it has on board. It may not be enough to fully reload you. Finally, the support ship is capable of making minor repairs to your ship. It can fully repair any damaged or destroyed subsystem on your ship. However, the support ship is not capable of repairing your main hull. Alright, pilot, now for a little more practice with countermeasures. The Neptune is going to fire at you again. Take evasive actions. Alright, pilot, I believe that will be enough for today. The Neptune needs to continue its training elsewhere, and you've had enough for one day. You've done a good job considering you're just a rookie. Return to base. Well done, pilot. You have completed Phase 1 of advanced training.
Phase 1.
Terran intelligence has detected unusual activity in the Vasudin cargo depot at Antares. You are to destroy all hostiles in the area. When the area is clear, our salvage crews will pick up the cargo for analysis. Do not destroy any cargo. The contents of the cargo containers is unknown. Due to the unusual activity, GTA intelligence suspects they have military value. You will be flying this mission with Epsilon Wing from the 3rd Squadron. Delta Wing will be available for reinforcements if necessary. If you get in trouble, don't hesitate to call them in. Reconnaissance missions have determined that there are typically 2 wings of Vasudan fighters guarding the depot. The fighters are your primary concern. Recon has also determined that this depot is heavily used. Taking control of it will seriously impede any Vasudan attacks from this system in the future. It is likely that there will be freighters in the area transporting cargo. All Vasudan vessels must be destroyed. None must escape, as they will surely bring reinforcements. Once you have secured the area, the GTC ORF will arrive and maintain watch over the outpost. Good luck, pilot. GTA Command out.
Let's see. Probably should bring one of those along in case I need to disable this.
Reading 5 enemy fighters. Cargo depot sighted, sir. Moving in to attack. Check your 6, pilot. Check your 6, pilot.
Yes, I'm aware. Considering trying to keep them from escaping.
Heads up, we have company.
I may not actually pull that off. Blown up. Oop. Right. There. What is the button for targeting a reticle?
I need to Freighter 2 is going down. Stay away from the explosion.
Looks like weapon prototypes are here after all. Good job, Alpha 1.
Cargo depot is secure. Vasudan Freighter 1 is down. Watch out for the blast.
This is Transport Omega, en route to collect cargo.
This looks like a good time to rearm.
Yeah.
Roger, sir. On our way.
Just a bit closer. is nothing.
Heads up, we have company.
Rearming complete, sir.
They were gone.
We'll take over now, Alpha 1. Thanks for your assistance.
Note to self.
Thanks for your
Do
help,
not
Alpha 1.
make stray fire. Getting shot gets you blown up. Waiting for the actual return to base directive to show up.
The destruction of the Vasudin fighters was very important. Not only have we gained control of that depot, but we've shown the Vasudins in this sector we are not to be trifled with. Elimination of the Vasudin freighters will hinder the transport of necessary supplies to their forces in that sector. All Vasudin cargo was captured and brought to our base. Intelligence will analyze it. It appears that among the cargo were some stolen weapons prototypes. We had feared that the Vasudins had already found and moved them from the area. Recapturing the weapons would have been a great victory. Unfortunately, the contents of this cargo were stolen by a traitor flying the Omega transport. These prototypes will need to be recovered. Terran Command has informed us that Lieutenant Alex McCarthy, formerly stationed on board the GTD Intrepid, has defected to the Vasudins along with an unknown number of fighters and several personnel. He has also managed to steal the plans for the Avenger prototype cannon. These need to be recovered immediately. Vasudin agents under Terran control have leaked information regarding McCarthy's plans in the Antares system. Since the Galatei is already in Antares, we have been assigned to lead an attack on McCarthy's forces. This operation is to be carried out by the numbers. Traitors to the Terran cause are not to be tolerated. McCarthy will serve as an example when he is brought in. The Galatei has received a full complement of the new Valkyrie Interceptor fighters. Some of you may remember the Angel Scout fighter. It has been completely modified and fitted with 2 additional engines, making it the fastest fighter in the fleet. It has been redesignated the Valkyrie. It should enable you to make short work of enemy fighters. Report for mission briefing in 20 minutes.
Okay.
Plans for the Avenger weapon prototype have been stolen by Lieutenant McCarthy. His transport has been located here in Antares. It has been designated Omega. One of McCarthy's accomplices has been captured and has revealed his intentions for the stolen plans. Not surprisingly, McCarthy intends to sell the Avenger to the Vasudins. His Vasudin contact has been designated Rasputin. Your squadron will arrive before the exchange takes place. You are to destroy all hostile fighters, including any renegade Terrans. However, we want McCarthy alive. Your ships have been equipped with disruptors, suitable for disabling the engines on the Omega. Alpha Wing and Beta Wing, each consisting of 4 fighters, will be sent in to carry out the mission. You will jump in approximately 6 kilometers away from the exchange. Get to the Omega as soon as possible. Expect to encounter significant resistance. Beta Wing will focus on attacking the Vasudin forces. Alpha Wing will be expected to disable the Omega. Request Beta Wing's assistance if necessary. After McCarthy's transport is disabled, the GTT Comet will jump into the area and dock with it. You are to ensure the safety of the Comet, especially during the docking operation with Omega. After the Comet and the Omega have left the area, it is your responsibility to eliminate any remaining hostiles. Once the area is clear, you are to jump back to the Galatei. Note that you will be required to engage Terran pilots. These pilots are traitors to the Alliance, and no quarter should be given. Thousands of lives are at stake. Do not hesitate to use deadly force on the traitors. They are your enemy. If you encounter significant resistance or experience severe losses, Delta Wing will be sent by Terran Command to assist. If further assistance is needed, call in Epsilon Wing as well. Good luck, pilot.
Don't forget to disable the Rasputin. Alright, well, let's
Alpha
go.
Wing here.
Beta wing ready.
Going in hot. Target Omega's engines.
McCarthy, you are ordered to power down.
I answer to a higher authority.
Fire at will, pilots.
Don't you understand what happened at Ross 128? The Fasudans are the least of our worries.
Jeez. Come on.
Check your 6, pilot.
Yeah, I noticed. I'm a little busy right now.
Fighter on your tail, sir.
Noted. Okay, I don't get much of a choice.
GTT Comet, Omega is disabled. Jump in now.
Omega has been disabled.
GTT Comet here. Undocking approach to Omega. Enemy wing has just arrived. Virgo is attacking the Omega. Protect Omega.
I'm gonna think about getting this guy while I'm at it. Guess I'm pretty sure
We have docked with Omega. Intelligence here. We have orders to capture the Rasputin. We are leaving system with Omega. The Omega has been captured. Rasputin has been captured.
that was a quick mission. Hey, look, I almost died again. Gotta stop doing that. Giving the engineers more work.
Congratulations! Your achievements have been noted and you are duly awarded the rank Lieutenant
Hooray,
Junior
I've been
grade.
promoted for almost
You were
killing
able
myself.
to recover
Yeah.
the Avenger prototype. Good job. McCarthy has been apprehended and will go to trial soon. Intelligence has told us that you were cautious and managed to disable the Rasputin. key Vasudin personnel were on board, and their capture will assist our cause. This was an intelligent decision on your part, and you are to be commended for your attention to detail. Intelligence has requested that you be awarded a commendation medal for your part in this capture.
Oh, okay, so I was promoted for thinking outside the box. Maybe? Or was that time and grade?
Ours was a proud people,
Oh, I don't think they have subtitles.
and always the strongest. For thousands of years, our empire expanded. For so long, we could imagine ourselves alone in the universe. For so long, never did we imagine advanced life. And we traveled faster and farther, spreading in our galaxy. And before long, we could see the day when our reachable systems would have been exploited. And then there would be nowhere else to go. And we discovered subspace. It gave us our galaxy, and it gave us the universe. And we saw other advanced life. And we subdued it, or we crushed it. In months, the elimination of billions of years of evolution on a similar but slower path. With subspace, our empire would surely know no boundaries.
With the Antares system nearly secure, Command has decided that the GTSC Plato will carry the prototype for the Avenger attack cannon through the Antares system. It will proceed to the Ribo system, where production of the Avenger will begin. Intelligence has determined that only one Vasudin cruiser remains in this system, the Taurus. If the Vasudins decide to attack the Plato on its way to Ribos, they will certainly use the Taurus. The number of Vasudin attack craft in this system is minimal. Intelligence estimates at most 2 strike squads. If something should go wrong, the Plato is equipped with an escape pod. The escape pod will attempt to make the subspace jump to Ribos. Alpha Wing will provide cover for the Plato, and if necessary, the Plato's escape pod. The safety of the prototype is vital, and all Vasudin threats must be eliminated. Pay special attention to any Vasudin bombers that may arrive. Bombers will be the greatest threat to the Plato during this operation. When you've cleared the area of hostile bombers, eliminate other threats and continue escorting the Plato to the inner system subspace node.
All right, I'm running. Save anything funny. That cool. Let's do this. I wonder if there's a camera. This lady is. Chase view. External view. Toggle internal keypad. Relook center view. Let's see. Wait. So close. Would be the period for that. Center relook. Keypad. Do I have to hold it? Is what it is.
Enemy wing has just arrived.
That's probably the bomber.
All taking serious damage.
Come here. Stop.
Great shot.
And I'm down somebody.
Basudin wing eliminated.
No reinforcements available.
Enemy wing just arrived. Engaging enemy.
The Taurus is warping in ahead.
That's a bit of a distance out.
Reading 4 unknown class fighters in the area. Signal is sporadic.
What the?
My sensors can't get a lock on the unknowns.
Oh.
Unknowns are attacking the Vasudans. Alpha 1, get a visual identification. Do not open fire.
Working again.
Visual confirmed. Intelligence will want to see these sensor logs.
Yes, sir.
We're bugging out. Or at least keeping a watch, let's see. Ugh, that doesn't work so. Holy shit, they took it out.
What in the hell? They took out the Taurus already. The unknowns are jumping out. Did anyone get a close look at one?
I'll power the engines because I think I gotta get back like, now.
More unknowns appearing.
Yep.
They're going for the Plato.
Let me do something. Figure. Oh shit, somebody just exploded. Come here. Come here, you. It's freaking tumbling in space. Literally spinning freaking around. It's hell of a set of maneuverability. I mean, yes, you're supposed to do that in space, but nice speed down a bit. Come here. You are. thermals too well either. These are. Oh. Let's get myself a little bit slower. Right there. All right, back in. All right. Get that balanced back out. Called in support.
This is the Plato's crew. We're in an escape pod. Cover us.
Affirmative, sir.
Come on.
We made it, Alpha One. Jumping out now.
Dummy missiles.
The crew of the Plato made the jump. Return to the Galatay.
Well, since we're here, let's see if we can't take this sucker out. Almost did. Come on. Very stupid sensor anomaly.
I'm out of missiles. Calling in a support ship.
How do you get a goddamn lock on that thing? I'll bring it. Damn it. Wait, hold on. Go back to that. No, we're redoing that one. Why? Because I want to get that damn kill.
New bandits in the area!
Watch your back, sir.
Well, I can watch my fucking front. This thing's got a goddamn turn. Ooh.
New bandits in the area!
Nicked.
Taking damage. Request cover.
Still not goddamn.
Excellent job, pilot.
Oh. Down fucking 2 of them.
Delta here, need some help?
Yes, please.
Basudin wing eliminated. New hostiles in the area. The Taurus is warping in ahead.
So I kind of know what's gonna happen. I'll tell you right now, 7 kilometers in
Reading
space can
4
be crossed
unknown
pretty
class fighters
rapidly.
in the area. Signal is sporadic. My sensors can't get a lock on the unknowns.
Unknowns are attacking the Vasudans. Alpha 1, get a visual identification. Do not open fire. Visual confirmed. Intelligence will want to see these sensor logs.
Back, like, now. Let's my energy back out.
What in the hell? They took out the Taurus already. The unknowns are jumping out. Did anyone get a close look at one?
Well, our turn next.
More unknowns appearing. They're going for the Plato.
Into the sun. Damn it, come back here. Oh, that's a bomb. Dang it. Dang it. Here. Freaking guy again. I have to bring speed down. It seems like I'm overshooting constantly.
We made it, Alpha 1. Jumping out now.
The crew of the Plato made the jump. Return to the Galatée.
Got him. Dear Lord.
Target destroyed, sir. Now we know they can be killed.
From your ship's sensors records, it appears there was little you could have done to protect the Plato. Its loss will be mourned, but at least her crew is safe. Intelligence has analyzed the data you provided from the attempted visual identification. There is no record of such ships. They do not appear to be Vasudan. The conclusion is that they belong to a new species. These ships are not detectable by our sensors. Worse, they appear to have some type of energy shielding system, making them nearly immune to our attacks. But the greatest concern is their weapons. They are more powerful than anything in the GTA or VPE arsenal. We believe the data you gathered will prove valuable in discovering a weakness in this new adversary. In all of their recent attacks in Terran space, not one of these unknown fighters had been destroyed. Your destruction of one of these new enemies has already boosted morale. Well done, pilot.
Not really much you can do to keep him from destroying your Plato.
Terran Command has confirmed the existence of a new species. Until further contact is established, Command has designated them Shivans. The Shivans have inflicted heavy casualties to both Terran and Vasudan forces in the Beta Cygni and Vega systems, and appear to be making a rapid push into other key systems along the Terran-Vasudan front. All contact has been lost with our forces in the IKEA and Ross 128 systems.
Oh no, we lost the IKEA.
The Vasudan government has contacted the GTA and proposed a ceasefire. Considering the reports regarding the Vasudan and Terran losses to the Shivans, this should not come as a surprise. Terran Command has not yet responded. Expect to hear more from Terran Command on this later today. All Shivan forces should be considered a serious threat. You are authorized to engage any Shivan ship that stands in the way of your mission objectives. Attempts to establish communication with the Shivans have failed. Intelligence will continue its attempts to learn more about this new adversary. What little information has been learned about Shivan technology concerns their fighter shielding system. This shield system makes them nearly impervious to our ML-16 laser. R&D is currently modifying the Avenger prototype cannon to make it more useful against the shields. Additionally, our fighters cannot target their ships due to our lack of data regarding the Shivan electronic systems. Plans are currently underway to remedy this situation. Terran intelligence is working around the clock to give us more information. Until then, we have been ordered to move into the Beta Cygni system and monitor any activity. Due to increased encounters with Shivan forces, Terran Command has ordered the Galatée to the Beta Cygni system to monitor Shivan activity. The Galatée has taken quite a beating since her last repair. There isn't time to follow the safest route. The Antares Beta Cygni jump node lies in the center of a dense asteroid field, making it one of the least used jump nodes in the galaxy. Standard procedure would have us circumvent this node completely, requiring 2 jumps. Now we have no choice. Weapon systems have taken damage from enemy bombers. Galatée should be able to make it through the asteroid field, but Alpha Wing will be deployed to destroy approaching asteroids. Alpha Wing will fly point for the Galatée and destroy any asteroids that cross its flight path. Asteroids that are considered a threat to the Galatée will be marked by white targeting brackets. Destroy these asteroids first. Once the Galatée has jumped out, you are to report to the GTD Bastion, stationed in Antares. The Bastion will take you to IKEA for your next mission. Your wing will rendezvous with the Galatée and Beta Cygni upon completion of that mission. In the event of enemy attack, you are to cover the Galatée's escape from the system at any cost.
Sorry, step. Yep. Now we're dealing with the asteroid defense run. Dummy rounds for the asteroids.
Asteroids on a collision path with the Galatée will be auto-targeted with white brackets on your HUD.
Maybe I shouldn't leave myself on mute. That would be an excellent plan. But as I mentioned, which was completely missed by the mute, is that this is the kind of the mission where you get an idea of, okay, how big are the capital ships in this game?
More rocks incoming! Help me out, Alpha One!
I'm working on it. Multiples. I'm not. Up on the right side, you can see the monitoring on Galatée's hill. Position really keeps you on your toes. Got a lot coming in.
I'm reading Shivan fighters. Engaging now.
Where? There we are. Oh, these aren't fighter suits, they're bombers. Let me do this in the frickin' midst of this. On frickin'. Where are you? Still got this shit to deal with, too. Whoa. What just blew me up?
Asteroids on a collision path with the Galatei will be auto-targeted with white brackets on your HUD. More rocks incoming. Help me out, Alpha One.
I'm working here. was the other thing that was really, really great about this was all the turrets on these capital ships have actual hard points. So they're all targetable. So you can disarm a capital ship. The sun, it burns my eyes. Asteroid makes a nice shadow. Taking some bites out of my in-flight meal. That's the last one. At least one within my reach. Alpha 2, are you telling me you collided with an asteroid? You decided to destroy an asteroid with your face? Advisable, but never works.
I'm reading Shivan fighters. Engaging now.
Yes, you can in fact get in the engine wash.
Hull taking serious damage.
And gone. Great. No reinforcements available. This thing faster than me?
Entering subspace now. See you in Beta Cygni.
Come on, go down.
The Galatei is in Beta Cygni. Return to the Bastion.
Welcome
Welcome to the GTD Bastion. We just received a transmission from the Galatée. She's doing fine, and the bridge thanks you for the skillful escort through the field. You will rendezvous with her in the Beta Cygni system soon. We are currently underway to the IKEA system for your next mission. For your excellence in destroying the Sheevan fighter while escorting the Plato, as well as your successful escort of the Galatée in the asteroid field, we are awarding you the Distinguished Flying Cross. Wear it proudly.
Oh, I got another one.
Welcome to the GTD Bastion. The Bastion is on a special ops mission to investigate and acquire Sheevan technology. This includes weaponry, shielding, and stealth technology. Intelligence has determined that at least one point of Sheevan entry into our space lies in the IKEA system. At least 5 cargo depots of unknown origin have been located here in IKEA. These cargo formations are different than any Vasudan and Terran formation and are believed to belong to the Sheevans. Reconnaissance indicates that the depot is protected by 6th century guns on the outer edges.
Aliens are coming from
provides
IKEA.
A prime opportunity to gather more information about the Sheevans. Their offensive activity in this system is at a minimum, and we do not believe that they will make a serious attempt to defend this depot. Long-range scanners indicate that some of these cargo containers contain unusual electronics. They appear to be similar to those used to give the Sheevans their shielding technology. Short-range scan of these containers is the primary objective in this operation. Further reconnaissance indicates another container group may contain parts for a Sheevan sensor array. A short-range scan of this group should provide crucial data needed to adjust ship sensors to attain radar lock on Sheevan fighters. Scanning those containers is your secondary objective. You will jump in approximately 6 kilometers from the cargo depot. Proceed to the cargo depot quickly and eliminate all sentry guns. This will enable our freighters to collect the cargo after you have scanned it.
Okay, so scan some boxes in space. No. Destroy the sentries. Then scan the boxes in space. You like a Viking.
It's too quiet here.
Well, now you jinxed it, Alpha 2.
Yeah, this doesn't
If this
feel
goes
right.
wrong, it's all your fault. Well, Alpha 3, you just added to it.
Maintain radio silence, pilots. You have a job to do.
Sheevan wing arriving.
I do not like this!
We've got another one.
Screw that. You're jumping in and out. That's not a particularly great sign. Ow.
What the hell is going on here?
Oh. that's fun. Actually, that's actually kind of interesting because I don't have any communications array. I literally cannot hear anything going on. Oh.
It is fortunate that you were able to escape the Shivan trap. Your persistence in obtaining the data we needed is commendable. While you were unable to gather the shield data, another of our IKEA task forces was successful in acquiring it. The data you did gather about Shivan's sensor technology will be vital in combating the Shivan forces. Our technicians now believe they will be able to implement a targeting solution for Shivan ships. Good work, pilot.
It's nice they tell you you can't do anything to beat that part of the mission. Cutscene time.
Ready?
All set. Starting sequence 52 Gamma. 5, 4, 3.
Power levels steady at
2.
1.21 gigawatts.
Sinks are holding steady.
And sequence 2 in 3, 2, 1, mark. That's it. It held. Reading 59% energy loss, but it held.
The GTA has signed a ceasefire and non-aggression pact with the Vesudans. Command has already expressed great relief, largely due to the huge drain on military and economic resources the war has caused in the past few years. The end of the 14-year war should bring peace. Unfortunately, there is no time to breathe easy. After the Third Fleet lost the GTD Amadeus in the Vega system, the GTA and the Parliament of Vasuda have both declared open states of war against the Shivan forces. Unfortunately, not all Vasudan forces have agreed to the ceasefire. Reports have been received of attacks by a rogue group of Vasudans calling themselves the Hammer of Light. Hammer of Light appears to be willfully aiding the Shivan cause, citing some Vasudan legend about the coming of an all-powerful race. If you encounter any HOL forces, you are to treat them as hostile and are to use any force necessary to neutralize them. With the vital data gathered by the Galatei at the IKEA depot, our technicians now know enough about Shivan technology to successfully target their ships. You should also be able to track them on radar.
Good, because they're getting annoying.
The Avenger cannon is now being loaded on every Terran and Vasudan ship in the galaxy. You will find these cannons far more effective against the Shivan shields. A strike squad sent from the 5th Fleet into the IKEA system was able to recover some Shivan shield prototypes. Fully functioning versions of this technology are being developed for use on GTA fighters. The shields themselves are being transferred through the Beta Cygni system to the Ribos system. This shipment must arrive in Ribos. Report to mission briefing in 30 minutes. At roughly 1400 hours, a large convoy carrying one of our newly developed shield prototypes was deployed. It was expected that the Shivans would attack the convoy. The Shivans destroyed the convoy. What the Shivans do not know is that the convoy was a decoy. There were a total of 4 working prototypes, only one of which was destroyed. You are to take 2 wings of fighters to escort the 3 remaining shield prototypes. The Shivans should think you are just another shipment headed for Beta Cygni. This is not the direct route to Earth, which should divert the Shivans from our true intent. You are to accompany the freighters until the Vasudans arrive to escort them on the second leg. Do not leave the freighters until they have jumped to the Beta Cygni system. The Shivans have hit everything sent from this installation. Expect resistance. Many pilots lost their lives today, that the chances for success on this mission would be greater. You will succeed. Dismissed.
Running Valkyries. Yep. Running Avenger cannons. That power use thing is actually an actual thing because you do have a power bank to work out of. Because there are actually some weapons in the second game that can and will suck your power bank dry. Now we wait.
Enemy wing just arrived.
That's freaking.
Check your 6, pilot.
Well, communications are down already. I guess on hard difficulty, they just do not like me. Like they're empty every single. Oop. Jeez. Flying out of the damn sun. Gotta sit for a moment. Kilometers out.
Rearming complete, sir.
Sir, should we assist?
Our orders are to escort Theta.
Nope.
Enemy wing has just arrived.
Krishna wing is targeting the cargo.
Busy.
Please help us.
I'm literally fine. We can pull this off. Nope, never mind. focuses their fire pretty heavily on higher difficulties. You know, plays intelligently. I take damage from.
Heads up, we have company. Great shot.
Guns that do something. Please don't. Just gonna watch them continue to collide and hope they don't explode.
Enemy wing has just arrived.
Oh, yes again. And I was expecting that. Damage we'd all been taking. Yeah. Almost to the jump point. Almost there.
Greetings, Terran. We have come to take escort of the freighters. Alpha and Beta are relieved.
As soon as we reach the jump point, you will take escort. Until then, Alpha and Beta have guard.
Your lack of trust is typical, Terran. Beware, Terrans. There are members of the Hammer of Light in your midst. We've lost another cargo container.
God damn it. There. Almost there.
of missiles. Calling in a support ship.
Wait, well, I don't think it gets to you. Way back that way. Supposed to trigger something, right? Okay. Blah, 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 blah. It's done?
Good work, pilot. Saving one of the shield prototypes from being destroyed was as much as could be hoped for. You should be proud.
Saving more than one prototype as possible. Here goes another 10 minutes. But how long the picture was. Oh, that's kind of neat. We're in the bottom left. There is a marker. Deeper distance that, yeah, kind of tells me some of the... It tells me right over there, so I have to go looking for the marker, but... S stands for maybe speed? Yeah, speed.
Heads up! We've got visitors!
Oh no. Jeez. Okay. Guess they don't like me this round. Really don't like me.
Calling any ships in the area. This is the PVFR Andromeda. We have been attacked by enemy ships. They call themselves the Hammer of Light. They are in pursuit and will be here at any moment. Please assist.
It's actually possible to get to that. Actually makes me really, really curious. If that means blow another 10 minutes on the mission again, fine.
The Hammer of Light has arrived. Please assist. We are damaged and do not stand a chance.
What if it's just a red herring, so to speak?
Sir, should we assist?
Our orders are to escort Theta.
I'm sure you'll handle it.
Krishna wing is targeting the cargo.
Yep. Ow! Missile to face. Actually, it's about 10 o'clock. Well, actually, really quick. Yep. See. Let's see, do they have? Yes. Let's see, Leviathan. GTT Orion. 2.1 kilometers in length. All right. So, yes, finish up. All right. Well, I hope that was a fun spin. On especially with the last one going, I took missile to face. Probably a sign I should finish for the night. But yes, that was the port of Freespace 1, or the Descent Freespace The Great War, into the Freespace 2 engine, essentially running it as a mod with updated graphics. If people seem to enjoy watching that, whether in video on YouTube or in stream, I will continue. Otherwise, my next scheduled item is going to be on this coming Wednesday. And it will be for continuing Mist 4. And yes, I realize that Wednesday is going to be New Year's Eve. That's okay. It will give me something to do for when the fireworks start. That and also, there are just a number that puzzle I left it on. I got to sit down and actually got to write out the different. Sorry. Write out the different sounds from that set from the puzzle I left it at. Okay, well, um, say if you like what I've got going on here, or just like, listening to me hum at something occasion, or if you'd like to just know when I'm next going to be on, my schedule is up on Twitter and Blue Sky. I have it pinned at the top so you can see which one it is. Yes, I know it's basic, but I don't have a picture to work. At least they can get a general on my schedule. after this week, because this is a New Year's week, therefore holiday time frame, my regular scheduled time frame is going to be a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I will probably be starting. It's set for about 7:30, so it'll be going about 2 hours or so. And I will try to be and I will be consistent with it, unless of course something interrupts. I do have a couple of days where that may not necessarily be possible. I will put that on the schedule when that's going to happen. I already know in advance which days that's going to be occurring, and so those ones will just simply be. It's like, in all likelihood, I will just not be able to either stream that night or stream will be much, delayed. So again, I will mark the schedule for. If maybe I could get some feedback as well, if not coming into stream to give that feedback to me, but let me know on my social. If you are watching on YouTube, then please give me a comment. If you like the video, give me a like. If you want to give some feedback, give me a comment. It can be hard for me to know what's working, other than I know what kind of isn't. And sometimes is it the YouTube algorithm or the Twitch algorithm doesn't like me? Or is it people came by, took a look, and decided they're going to move on? So let me know what you think. Okay. All right. At this point, I'm going to start wrap things up because I got to look at going to bed. So for those who came by and took a look, thank you. I will see you next time.